Hey everybody, Matt here. I'm going to do a quick little contest entry to our buddy Captainstrangelife. He has an awesome contest going on right now. In it, he asked who our favorite supporting character is. And that's a tough one because there's a lot of, what do you define as a supporting character? It's, obviously not a main A-list guy, probably not a B-list guy either. It's the people that are around them, i.e. Mary Jane, i.e. Alfred Pennyworth. So there's a lot of different right answers. There's no wrong answer here. I was talking to my buddy Cromda1, and he picked Rick Jones as his favorite supporting character, and that he was close. He was on my list for sure. He's definitely done the most that a supporting character has done, I think. But I was trying to figure out who my favorite supporting character is, and I came to the conclusion that this man right here, if you're unfamiliar with who he is, his name is Foggy Nelson. He is my favorite supporting character. He appeared way back in 1964 in Daredevil #1. And who he is, he comes from a wealthy background. He was raised by his father and his stepmom. His family had money, and he ended up going to law school, and that is where he met Matt Murdock, as we know as Daredevil. And they were dorm buddies, roommates, and they ended up becoming best friends. And from that friendship, they decided to start their own law firm together after they graduated, named Nelson and Murdock. And as you know, Matt Murdock is Daredevil. He has powers. He's a superhero. Foggy Nelson does not have powers. He is not a superhero. The reason why I like him, take a little break, promote some Diet Mountain Dew. The reason why I like him is because he is the everyman. He is what most people in the world are. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but he is an average person, not necessarily the best looking people, not necessarily, the most successful. He is just a very average person. It just so happens that he's best friends with Daredevil. And he actually doesn't find that out until issue 3. Geez, I'm going to be bad with this. I want to say it's 347, around 350. So 350 issues, which would relate to about 30 years or so of Daredevil comics that Foggy Nelson had no idea that Matt Murdock was Daredevil. You'd think maybe we'd be able to figure it out, but in any case, he didn't. But I truly believe that Matt Murdock, if you guys have kept up with Daredevil at all, through the whole Shadowland and even this new Mark Waid reboot here, I think that if Foggy Nelson wasn't in Matt Murdock's life, Matt Murdock would not be a superhero. He'd be a supervillain. He's always been kind of one of those guys who's been on the edge. Like, you never really know what to almost expect from him. And especially with the whole Shadowland stuff, he was possessed by a demon, but really, I don't know if a demon really had everything to do with that. It was kind of, it's been building up in Matt Murdock for years and years and years and years. And, even though Matt Murdock was married, he had a wife, I think Foggy Nelson was his rock. And he always, as much as they sometimes didn't get along, as I'm showing you in this cover, because actually Foggy Nelson really didn't appear on too many Daredevil covers. So I was looking through my Daredevil collection, I didn't see any. He's in every issue basically, but not too many covers. But this one, he's on the cover. But they've been through a lot of different, things together, a lot of reasons why their friendship probably should have ended. But Foggy Nelson always forgave Matt because he knew that, Matt needed him, even before this whole Daredevil thing. I would suggest if you guys are interested in Foggy Nelson at all, just pick up the Shadowland trade You can find it for pretty cheap, or you can pick it up in singles as well. But that really kind of goes to show who Foggy Nelson is and what he's become now. And he's a very forgiving person, even though, like I said, Matt Murdock doesn't really deserve it. Yeah, so he's my favorite supporting character. He's just it almost when I was growing up reading Daredevil, it was obviously Daredevil, a book about Daredevil, but I was almost interested equally about what's going on with Foggy Nelson. He was always this quirky, bad luck type of person, like the luck never went his way type of thing. But I was always interested on what he's up to. And if you're reading the current Daredevil series, you know that him and Matt Murdock are on the outs again, as you can see from this cover here. But I have faith that they'll end up rekindling their friendship because they're best friends, and that's what best friends do. So anyway, guys, that's my contest entry. Foggy Nelson, he's awesome. The everyman. So anyway, guys, go check it out. I'm sure every subscriber I have has already subscribed to Captainstrangelife. But if you haven't, please go do it. He is, the grandfather of our community. And I mean no disrespect, Hans. You are the grandfather of our community, and we really appreciate everything that you do for us here. So anyway, guys, go check out his channel. Go enter in on this contest. And hope you guys are having a great week. I'll talk to you later. Peace.